Will jumping up with the first-time All-Star Jalen Duren, and here we go in an NBA Finals matchup. If these two teams were to meet, Cunningham, slippery, kicks, 5 to shoot. Williams will and not
Midges of each other, so there are 3-point shots to be had for the Bigs.
Harris. It was a rare night where we didn't bring our normal verve as Wiggins, not only without Shea and without J-Dub, but A.J. Mitchell, their third best. Thompson leaves it low for Cunningham, digs it up and banks it in. Harris floats it in. Wallace, guarded by Cunningham, trying to dip inside of him.
To catch that and easily lay it in, but Williams covered some ground for the stop. Defense, they're also an elite offensive rebounding team. That'll be a challenge for OKC tonight. And
Wallace cuts free, kicks out in the corner. Wiggins, no. Robinson will fire. Doesn't get sure he's getting up 10, 12 attempts from 3 a night.
And I was sitting there listening.
And how happy you would be.
About once an hour, I think about that. You saw it right there.
Wallace, little mid-range, is capable of a leap offensively. Here is Harris, in and out.
He rolled his ankle, I believe. He grabbed that leg on the way down, and as a result...
Deep stretch, but the last two has hit 4 threes and 8.
The lack of size, Hartenstein, Holmgren tonight, the most, is in that area. Here's Dort.
Step back 3, he's short. And a great leader for that second unit. Robinson, short window, no. Dort keeps it alive. Joe wide open, connects.
And 6 for 11 from the 3, each of the last 2 games coming in.
Some things. Asar Thompson dishes into Dort on himself and is going to win that bet. Hey, let's take a look at this game for us as well. A lot of really with Carlson from Oklahoma City with the thin rotation. Carlson a little too strong for Jared McCain tonight, who's done a nice job in his 15-ish minutes a night.
Rebound.
Duren muscling in. Can't fit. The rookie was the 44th pick last year.
Like who they have, but when given the opportunity, they're showing you they're more than...
And the Hornets, here is Reed. He traveled. And in that department.
Well, it's interesting. You know, something will give on those nights. Better in that area.
7-0 Thunder run. Reed lays it in.
18 points a night.
Wiggins buries a contest.
Just because so many guys do work hard, but there was no hesitation when he said that at all.
Taking out, catching, and finishing, but it's going to be an offensive foul. The finger for a challenge, but didn't wag it in time. Williams.
And to this point in the game, like, the Oklahoma City Thunder have not to fight for. This has been a pretty relaxed atmosphere on that out to half court. That has not been the case here so far in the first quarter.
Shot clock turned off. McCain put it up a little early, got fat.
Offensive ceiling can be in this league. And the Thunder go out and they
a runway to see what he can do as Jenkins can't get it off. Giving it up. Paul Reed looking for an angle.
And then being able to make plays on the back end of it, he did that time for Paul Reed.
Pavade kicks it out. Wallace, shot clock at 1. Wallace had to hoist it up. And about
being as short-handed as they are and as small as they are at times. Levert
out to Joe. Joe will fire. Back iron it off. Understandably, still very much affected by the chemotherapy he went through.
To mention, like physically, just trying to get yourself back, but then just how fast everything is.
Rich Williams, nice defense there from Holland, and then the Detroit group. Shot clock fading again. Williams can't.
Turned and they handed the ball to the baseline inbounder, and that's just Wallace took advantage of it.
In the corner, Green can't hit this to Joe. Here's Wallace Euroing through. Can't finish. It's it alive. Holland, no. Reed, another chance.
You saw it at work right there. Multiple opportunities. Eventually they cashed in.
That we expect from the Pistons. Speaking of,
the offensive player an opportunity to commit that foul.
Barnizer, they foul more than anyone, and they don't care. They keep him on him. 2 to shoot. Williams can't hit the 3. Down in the corner. Holland can't hit the.
You saw they weren't in a hurry to close out to him on that shot.
Going to be back from this abdominal strain. He's due to be reevaluated tomorrow.
In the Eastern Conference. Potentially end up with the best record in the league. It's really his show every night. So I am surprised that that gap wasn't. Acts as their point guard because they don't have a natural point guard on the floor.
It's off the rejection. Thompson the lob, and Durant oops the redirects. Wiggins, little runner is good.
That shot, really well done by Wiggins.
Lob it up, Durant able to catch it.
Points in the paint now for the Pistons with still 4.5 minutes left.
Jenkins, pull up, short.
Just the guy that's standing up
Yeah.
after those collisions. I have noticed that.
And how he's been able to self-start more on that offensive end as Joe put up. Jenkins zips inside and buries it here in the second. Jay Will, he got it.
For OKC, but that time, Jalen Williams knew he had an opportunity for that trail three. He didn't have to rush it the way that the last three.
Last night's Thunder win against Toronto was just the deep. Cunningham plods in, lobs up, and oh my! Fire off the mark. Duran, the box out in the reverse.
The way he's throwing people around down there in the paint. It's going to take more than one guy to box.
Jay Will, who has 16. Cunningham, back iron it up, could not. Dort, a deep three, way off. The catch and the finish. Thompson kicks to the corner. Cunningham connects.
Gets to the corner.
Wiggins, way off. Robinson gets in this first half. 4 for the Thunder. And yes,
So
that's right.
was he imparting some knowledge on you today?
Wallace giving it up. Jay Will can't hit that one. Wow. 3 come to him. Robinson, you bet.
He made.
Jay Will swivels it inside, and the finish from now Thompson gets a ton of space and hits Cunningham off. No, and that'll actually for who could have home court advantage. Cunningham waits, takes, and hit. Thompson off the steal. The lob got deflected by Jay Will. Here's Cunningham. Gets Wallace on his hip.
Contest that. Cunningham was unfazed.
Wallace gets free. All right, Angel, what do you got?
Also not return to the game tonight, guys.
Wow, that is unbelievable against the Knicks. As Thompson
That was the right time.
Dort buries the 3. Angel just told us no Isaiah Joe, no Carlson as well. As Durant, Carlson and Isaiah Joe both out the rest of the game. Matt Topic kicks. McCain, a clean look off the mark. Cunningham, nice, fine. Thompson, Durant, McCain. Cunningham right at the hole, just through the lane. Thompson, the reverse finish. Going behind the back, fading. No. Thompson swivels that one up and off with the left hand. Robinson on the other end. The rebound out to Dort. Jay Will, no. And Harris. Cunningham has dominated this quarter at both ends. Can't spin that one in. Durant in the paint. Gets another chance here. Durant gets fouled. Single day. And he said the best part about him is his disposition is.
He's a trustworthy voice, and to be on the same page with a star is rare and goes a long way through the roster.
Great stuff, Angel, as Thompson gets fouled.
He's not getting distracted in that way. He has the ability to, this year, as a guy that likes when the lights get turned up a little bit on the bigger mark all season, what he did to the Knicks in the Garden. The entire Knicks defense.
J.B. Biggerstaff told us that game showed you working behind Durant, feeding him. Durant extra feed. Holland playing on the second half of a back-to-back as well. Kenrich Williams slides in. Robinson will fire and hit. He's come up with the turnover. Thompson leads Reed. Nice five. Reed pivoting.
Foul out by the three-point line, and then times up that.
NBA. Here's Wallace. Little slide back.
1 or 2 dribble guy. He can control the ball now for 3 or 4 dribbles, and that's enough.
Here's Williams. Williams finding the cutter. Wiggins can't.
And they play a certain style. But Jamie Bickerstaff.
Hard, right, to come in when you have a team that's rolling and get those minutes. Wallace off to McCain. He got it. Plus 2, kicks it out. LeVert, catch, fire, and hit.
Guard on his back and starts to work into the post. And then the vision is so good to find Shirt.
Around the screen from Reed. Catches him on the roll. And here comes Cunningham. Navigating the paint lane. Wallace finds the cutter, and McCain is fouled. With a longer streak. You know, only 4 players.
List of names.
McCain splash on a throw turned off. Love this game after they had fallen behind by 12 after one. As Laverde will hoist in and out. That'll do it for the third.
And how does it carry it over to the fourth?
I think just the intensity.
Mark Dagnall didn't think it was deflected. Jenkins gets blocked.
It's top 5 in the league.
No, I'd say so. It is prominent. Jenkins push shot banks in.
You have to come up with all of those right now to try to stay in this and make it interesting down the stretch. To find a way to get the ball in his hands, but instead it's Wiggins off the down.
Slinking through and flipping it in. Slinks through the lane. That really is what it is. It's an offbeat wiggle.
That's a good. He's averaged anywhere from 12 to 20 points a game, pretty much every year in the league.
Little off target, one to shoot. Green got it up. Thunder without significant pieces as Jay Wills.
Right there in the middle of the floor.
Duran got rejected by the rim, but not. Bickerstaff has highlighted that to us throughout the season again today, how Jenkins so resilient after a nomadic college basketball journey and has that.
To give himself an opportunity, cut this to 9 if he can make this.
5 points for Jalen Williams. Cunningham. A 3. You bet.
And that's the 24th time this year he's had at least 20 points at
37% on the month. McCain again. Here's McCain, pull-up jumper. That one won't go. For the Pistons. Knocked away by Williams. Wiggins lays.
dislodged, and now here you go. Oklahoma City with another opportunity for.
Trying to take McCain, got bumped, and Cade Cunningham.
Back line, he's going to throw a lob.
The association. You got a busy week, man.
The new look with James Harden, and of course you get a chance at Lakers-Warriors.
Hornets, 2 more games after this one that he'll have to miss is Wiggins.
On his 30 second chance points for the OKC Thunder.
Steal. Wallace comes up with it. Racing in and again. Peeling into the paint, kicking out. Wiggins a good look. He got it. 5-point game. Cunningham will fire. No. Second chance points per game. They average 18.
And the rebounds are different. They're not, and then reset their offense, and they score on those possessions. But
Cunningham can't finish. Reed waits. He block. Robinson gives it up. Green connects. 5 to shoot. Wiggins mid-range smooth. Reed given space, says why not. Into the lane. Dort in the corner. Can't get the Wizards lead in the third. Cunningham, smooth again. Here is Cunningham feeding. Duran screams in.
Cade Cunningham with the left-handed delivery.
Wiggins was on spinning, lost it, got it back. Jay Will gets
Letting defenders get away with more, which is the incidental in the wrist area, as he's trying to
play from his first ever 30-point game. And there it is. Robinson in the corner will fire. No.
Back for the Thunder, and they'll see this Pistons team again in about a month.
McCain through the lane will scoop it in. Thunder. Wallace racing ahead. Wallace will not lay it in.
But Cade Cunningham's ability to get off the floor and time that up.
Longest streak of his career. And he is made. Through the lane, flips it up, and in. Banking it all. 2 seconds left. Wiggins trying to make something happen. Can't finish.
You really put the defense in a tough spot. He's able to get.
Jalen Williams a career high 30. Wiggins hits both. Back to Cade. Cade shovels. Duran is not fouled. It looked like McCain was trying to. And
he's got such poise and composure about his game, but at the same time.
Cunningham. Detroit in a battle of the best in the East against the best in the West.